So the new book is called The 7 Rules of Trust. Co-wrote it with Jimmy Wales, the founder of Wikipedia. The backbone of the book is, in fact, the story of Wikipedia. Now, trust and Wikipedia, those are probably not words that people naturally put together, but in fact, they are fundamental to each other for a very simple reason. If you're as old as I am, you will remember that when Wikipedia first appeared, it was a joke. It was, anybody can write this, anybody can write anything. How on earth can this produce an encyclopedia of factual information, reliable information? No, it's a ridiculous idea that can't possibly work. Flash forward 25 years almost, and guess what? Wikipedia is one of the world's most trusted information sources, if not the most trusted information source. It's absolutely an amazing turn of events. And what really underscores the point is the fact that over those same 25 years, what else happened in terms of trust? Trust collapsed. In institution after institution, in country after country, we've seen trust go down a toboggan hill. It's really quite frightening. And that also particularly holds for information sources, right? So particularly in the United States, if you are right-wing or Republican, then you watch Fox News, you trust Fox News, you trust, Joe Rogan perhaps. If you are left-wing or liberal or Democratic, you trust the New York Times, you trust Ezra Klein. They have completely different information sources. And yet, what's the one thing that everybody goes and consults? Still, Wikipedia to this day. How on earth did they manage to do that? How did they manage to create this trusted information source from a bunch of volunteers scattered around the world? That's what the core of the book is about, and the lessons that Jimmy and others drew from that experience. But it's not just about Wikipedia. We also look at a number of other institutions that failed to maintain trust or succeeded the same way that Wikipedia did in gaining trust. So for example, Airbnb. Go back to the beginning of Airbnb or Uber. Uber, I'm gonna get into some random stranger's vehicle late at night. Airbnb, I'm gonna go and stay in the house of some random stranger who may be an axe murderer. That's a crazy idea. Flash forward a number of years, these things are completely trusted, completely reliable. How did that happen? That's what the book's about. We need to understand that trust is absolutely fundamental to anything we want to accomplish. Why? Because cooperation is fundamental to anything we want to accomplish. Human beings have to work together to accomplish anything that's worth accomplishing. How do you work together? There's only one way: trust, right? Everybody has had the experience of being on a team where people didn't trust each other. Well, was that a functional team? No, of course not. A team that succeeds, a team that really achieves, that's a team in which there is deep trust. So then the question is, all right, how do we develop trust in order to create the cooperation that allows us to succeed? That's what the book's about.